Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and my first ground hopping video. Now this was taken over the Easter weekend at the Southwest Peninsula ground hop down in Devon, the Exeter area really. It was 7 games though, we only ended up going to 6 of them, and yeah, it was a really good weekend, brilliantly organised, lots of people there. Couldn't recommend it highly enough if it's something that comes around and you're interested in doing it again. So yes, make sure you go and do it. Now, my intro for the first game, which is Newton Abbot Spurs against Plymouth, seems to have gone walkabout a little bit, so this footage will just go straight into the game. But I hope you enjoy, and let me know how you found this video, if you watch any of it, all of it. Definitely want to improve and do more of these going forward, so without further ado, let's get on with the action. And we are off. So it's 1-0 to the home side after a quarter of an hour. The number 10 had the freedom of the box, to be honest, and managed to slot it in. Keeper got a touch, but it wasn't enough. 1-0 to Newton Abbot.
I mean, I definitely think the goal, was with the run of play. Can that ball in? Well done.
So it's 1-1, corner comes in and it's a bullet header straight to the corner. Game on.
Good stories or not?
Half time, it is 1-1. It's an all very tight affair. It's been scrappy. It's been well, it's not been the best play. It's been pretty even and confined to the middle of the park, but yeah, we'll see how it goes in the second half. Second half underway.
I'm sure we'll find a bus.
Wonderful.
I don't know what about.
Second half not long started, and it's 2-1 to Newton Abbot now. Free kick whips in. Bullet had almost like the corner from the first half, and it's 2-1 to the home side.
Well, at least you were driving, so you're probably safe.
Probably about 10 minutes to go now. Plymouth down to 10 men. Second yellow card for the number 7. It's been coming. They're lucky, and they're lucky to only have to play the last 10 minutes with only 10 men. So free kick coming. See what happens.
30 Weatherspoon Festival. He's going to do that within a week. Still train spotting. Still, 77. He first went on.
Plymouth down to 9 men now. Correction. Full time then it finished. Newton Abbot Spurs 2, Plymouth 1. It was a really scrappy game. It really descended into not much of a muchness by the end of the game. The red cards were not unsurprising. Yeah, they were coming, and I'm surprised it took as long as it did really. But Newton Abbot, they were good value for the win. Probably should have rounded the game out though. Plymouth hit the crossbar towards the end, and I don't know, 2-2 would have been a fair result as well. So very entertaining game one way or the other, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to try and vlog the rest of this series of games as much as I can. It'll be very much battery dependent because I'm doing this on my phone. So yes, thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Hello everyone, and welcome to the second game of this groundhop today. It's Sidmouth Town against Budleigh Sultan, again in the South West Peninsula Division 1 East. It's 11th versus the 3rd today, assuming an away win in that case, but it's a fierce-ish local derby. Kickoff's actually been delayed seemingly because the coach hasn't turned up. Players are here, but a lot of the fans aren't. So yeah, see what happens when we get to kickoff. So after about a half-hour delay, the teams are out now. Sidmouth in the green, Budleigh Sultan in the red. Here we are, game on.
I get bored of that. How do you do that? Because
It's 1-0 to the home side. Sidmouth take the lead, cross in and a low diving header. It's been coming, Sidmouth deserve it, 1-0 up. And it's 1-1, patient bit of build-up play, and Budleigh get the goal in on the rebound, 1-1. So it's half time, it's 1-1, it's raining, it's been a very even game. Sidmouth probably had the better of the chances so far. Hoping it carries on and we get a bit of a better second half out of it. Rain's getting heavier, but we have another goal. It's gone to the away side. Budleigh now leading 2-1. A bit scrappy, but hey, they all count. Header from the free kick. Might be game over now.
goal.
It's 3-2, 10 to go. Sidmouth player absolute rocket ship from the outside of the box into the top corner. Game on, maybe? Scratch that, 4-2. Goal, tap in by the substitute. Probably game over. Goalman scramble headed in with 5 to go. It's 4-3. So final score, Sidmouth Town 3, Budleigh Sultan 4. It was a really good game actually, although the last 5 minutes kind of descended into not much of a muchness, but overall a very decent game. I'm now going to find a towel and a cup of tea, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hello everyone, I'm at Fox Hayes, or the Exeter Sports College campus. We're here for the Honiton versus Ilfracombe game. It's been rearranged to the 3G pitch here, and it's still bucketing it down with rain. I've got an iPhone, so it's temperamental in any sort of weather, so I may not get much footage here, but I'll do what I can, but please don't be surprised if you see this as a footnote to another video. I'll see you soon. very wet, but the game is on. This is my view at the minute. Still absolutely throwing it down. So at half time it's 0-0 and that's about all there is to tell you. There's been very little action going on. Honiton probably had the best chance to score, but yeah, we're watching from just outside the pavilion, and if there's not been much footage before this, you know why. 0-0 at the break. So the goal's gone in, it's 1-0 to Ilfracombe. I didn't really see it. Went in, bit of a scramble with the goalkeeper and it ended up in the back of the net, but the away side will take it, they're 1 up. Good morning from a very windy Minster Park here at St Martin's. Now, the video kind of ended a bit sharpish yesterday. The Honiton-Ilfracombe game finished 1-0 to the away side, but it wasn't a game to really write home about. In the last 10 minutes, just a shouting match really. Because of all the weather, even though the Axminster game somehow went ahead, I didn't attend it. The guy I'm doing this with, between us, we decided we were just too wet, too cold, and it was a bit too much of a journey, so we didn't go. The game was on, and the result will be out there for you, but we're here at day 3 this morning. 3 more games, see how they go. Game on. Just 5 minutes in, it's 1-0 to the home side. Ball over the top, dinked it over the keeper. Easy really. So at the break it's St Martin's 1, Alphington 0. St Martin's have got the early goal and had the lion's share of the chances, but the away side have had a couple themselves, so certainly not over yet. St Martin's thought they'd gone 2 up, but offside, sorry. Now it is 2-0 to St Martin's. Great work by the sub on the left-hand line there, puts it forward to the striker on a plate, and it's 2-0, going back to the top of the league at this rate. 3-0 to St Martin's now, an absolute rocket ship by the number 7, straight into the top corner. Game over now, I'd say. Into stoppage time now, and it's 4-0 to St Martin's. Probably was a handball in their own box, but the ref hasn't given it. They've gone up the other end and he slotted it past the keeper. Definitely game over now. Final score, St Martin's 4, Alphington 0. If you can hear me over the wind, it was one-way traffic the whole game really, and a friend that I'm with, he predicted a cricket score before we got here, and it wasn't too far wrong actually. On to Brixham now for the next game at 3. Brixham against Compton at Wall Park Road. It's freezing and windy, but we're here.
Come on.
Game on.
Oh.
Nothing.
Okay, so at half time it's 0-0 between Brixham and Compton and Roselands. Not really been much to this, it's just been end to end, scrappy, words I've already used plenty of times before, so I'm just praying for some goals in the second half. Second half underway. Oh, it's not one the keeper's going to want to see again. Brixham take the lead 1-0. Keeper passes it to their number 9. Gets the first save in, but can't get anything about the second. 1-0 to Brixham.
Play one knee. Rubbish.
So 1-0 to Brixham it finished then. Hardly one for the, it's hardly a classic, it's not one for the history books, but one more game to go on this hot Plymouth margin tonight at 7 o'clock. I'll see you there. Here we go then, it's the final game, Plymouth margin against Millbrook, but this is the Southwest Peninsula Division 1 West this time. So ever so slightly different, but fingers crossed for a good game anyway. It's on the 3G, which I know some people that are attending this groundhop aren't particularly fond of, but not too bothered myself, so game on. So it's 1-0 to Millbrook. Throw in and some really good build-up play. The centre half was able to tap him from about 6 yards out. Visitors lead this 1-0.
Train that goes past Dawley, right? Didn't realise, right? So I thought that was excellent. Glad to see that. Yeah. And a friend of mine has been cider bar, right? Sort of.
So at half time here at Margin, it's Plymouth Margin 0, Millbrook 1. It's been all about the visitors so far. Just play after play after play. Plymouth Margin haven't really had much of a look in. A couple of shots on goal if I'm being optimistic, but yeah, it's looking like the away side may take this one, but we'll see how the second half goes. 1-0 at the break. Second half now underway.
No, but it was just lucky that it was the children.
He's gone, Jake!
Oh, hell.
So it's 1-0 now, free kick gets whipped in, it's knocked into the bottom corner, 1-0, game on. I think I might have jinxed this. 2 goals in 5 minutes, an absolute rocket into the top corner. It's now 2-1 to Plymouth Margin. Really game on now.
Goal line technology says no.
No goal, still 2-1.
Hey, John!
I will get a goal on screen one of these times, but it's a really crisp finish from the number 2 for Millbrook. It's 2-2. Really got a game on our hands.
Come on, Millbrook!
Oh, nice.
Come on! Come on!
Oh. Cross.
Okay.
Stand, Daxie, stand! Good lad, Ax. Keep standing, keep standing. Good.
Well done.
Good play.
Out to him.
No.
Oh!
Good defending, good defending. Attack it!
I got a goal on camera. 3-2 to Millbrook now. So the final score was Plymouth Margin 2, Millbrook 3, and it was a brilliant game. End to end, action all the way. Millbrook good value for the win in the end, but it's been a really good day of football. The 3 games we've had today have been the best 3 of the tournament, I think. Of the groundhop in general, and the whole weekend on the whole has just been fantastically organised. So big thanks to everyone involved. It's been really good to come down and see this league for the first time, and looking forward to doing it again in the future. If you've made it this far in the video, then thank you very much for watching yourselves. It's the first kind of thing I've ever done of this, so hoping to do more if I can get the practice right. And top of the list of things to improve is definitely get more goals on camera, because I know that I missed the majority of them, so definitely get some practice on that. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time.